see us as potential immigrants.
Exactly.
There is no way you can't. In fact, there's no way.
Why the US? Don't weave the answer around the fact that US is a.
So have enough information about the school. What is the school?
The interview's purpose is to.
Thank you so much, Judith.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for sharing your experience with us. So now I think we're going to ask them, what will you say helped you most to pass your visa interview? What? Yeah, just tell us. We want to know.
Yeah, so mine was talking to friends, connecting with people who have already gone through the visa interview, having a lot of people. So I had contact in the US, so they kind of like coached me on what to do. And I also used the YouTube videos. They were very helpful to know some of the basic questions that are going to be asked. I mean, YouTube.
That's why they should watch this video and subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. YouTube, like some things like this are going to help you
relax
on
you.
what to expect. You know, your experience will not be as we have it. It's going to be different, but at least you have a background knowledge, you know. So that is really important. So keep watching YouTube videos. It shouldn't only, anyone who has had an experience, just look at what they did and what they did not do, you know. Take some nuggets of wisdom from each video, you know, and make it into your own, you know, and do all those kind of things. So I would say the internet, technology, YouTube, and then my friends and people who have the experience, those were the things that really helped me.
Thank you so much, Judith.
You're
Thank you, guys. Are you feeling them? Are you feeling it? Let's talk to our handsome dude here, our handsome man here. Let us start to. He's taking, so don't worry, he's taking. Yeah.
Show them the ring.
Show them the ring. He's taking. So don't look at me like that. So let's talk to you. What would you say helped you most to pass your visa interview? We want to know. Tell us.
Thanks, Aladi. So what helped me most was the synergy of network that was around me. Okay. Talking of my friends who had already been in the US and shared with me their experiences, and then the local staff at the consulate who also coached me, and then and also reading about tips online. This is how I prepared for the interview. I made links with friends who were already in the US, and we went through mock interview. I remember one of my friends, so I would call him, then he would ask me all the expected questions. Why the US? Why your school? So I would answer, then he would direct me as to where I didn't do well and the need for it to be convincing. And so he told me all that. And he helped me get a link to one of the support staff at the Ghanaian embassy. You know, at the embassies, they have local support staff there who are your own people that you can call or visit to seek clarifications. So I got the contact of one of them. I called, and then she was very nice. She even said I could come over on a particular day. So she sought me out, and then so we do this rehearsal. And I was very far away from Accra, where the embassy is. So I asked if we could do it on the phone. She agreed. She asked me these questions that I expected, and then I answered. Then she gave me some hints as to how I should answer them, just so I could sound convincing to the counselor. So she also helped a lot, and then so it's like a network. You need support, especially from people or your friends who are already here in the US. They'll really give you all the tips and and this is something they all said, that I had to maintain eye contact with the interviewer, the counselor, as I'm doing right now. So yeah, so that was very important, because that gives you confidence. So the confidence is very important. So that is what I can say.
Okay.
So guys, finally, what advice do you have for prospective students coming to the USA, especially from Ghana? So who do we start with? Okay, Richard.
America?
Okay, you go first. Okay, you go first.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Yeah, of course, right? Okay, so what I would say is that keep practicing, search for information, know what you are going to do, know a lot of about your sponsor. Sometimes if you have the sponsor, they can ask you questions. What do they do? What is the age of their kids? How many kids do they have? How long have they been married? What is their age? You know,
exactly.
They are just trying to probe into it to know whether you have what you are saying is actually true. They just need you to be honest, you know, and then keep the eye contact. Contact people that you know. Sometimes even with the school, they can connect you with students from your home country or students from anywhere. They can connect, or students in the same program as you are going to be studying. So make use of those resources. Ask them, can you connect me with somebody from the school? Connect them, talk to them through email. If you have to call them, just call them. And then also YouTube videos are really important. Like, you know, my dear, let's thank God for technology.
Exactly.
You know,
YouTube videos like this.
Let's make good use of
Give
it.
this video a thumbs up.
And then subscribe to Aladi-Ada Akoh's channel. Yeah. So that is what I would say. So have enough information about the school. What is the school? Where is it located? What are you going to be doing? What is the name of your contact person? And the name of the contact person will be indicated on your I-20, which is the designated school official. You should have their name in mind. You should also know where you are going to be staying in case they ask. So if they ask you where you are going to be staying, it's okay to say the city and the state. Okay, but outside that, you can, if you have to add the address, if you know the address, tell them about the address where you have, like, be very specific. You know, all those things help. All that they want to know is that you are true, you are honest, and you are not going for a different purpose.
Exactly.
So keep practicing, connect with people, watch a lot of YouTube channels, let your English flow, and be yourself. Be honest, flow,
Very
and
important.
interact well. That's what I've got to say.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She killed it. She nailed it.
One
You know.
Yeah.
So give this video a thumbs up. Okay, now let's hear from Richie. Richie, so what is your advice? What advice you have for prospective students who are coming to the US, especially our Ghanaian brothers and sisters?
Great. Thanks once again, Aladi. So for prospective students, the main thing I want you to remember is that the interview's purpose is to know the real you, apart from what the documents say about you. So all the things you provide on the form, on the DS-160 form, they already know. Now they want to know the real you. And it's all about they trying to deduce that you're really going into the US or coming into the US to study and not to do any other thing. So you just want to make sure that whatever question they ask you regarding your studies, you make it have to do with the fact that you are coming for education and that you would go back. So for instance, if they ask why the US, don't weave the answer around the fact that US is a great country. US is
There are other great countries too that are great in technology, like really good. So don't
but rather weave it around that particular school, because that school happens to be located in the US. And so if that school is your focus, then it is that school that is leading you to the US. You talk about the quality of of well-known professors in that university who are making it in the academia. You've seen their output. You've seen the quality work the university put out there, and you've seen that they are so great in that field where you want to practice, and the fact that that field is in high demand in your country, your local country, so they know that, man, you really want to go and tap from that university which happens to be in the US and then come back. So you try to always give that impression that you're going to get knowledge and you are coming back.
Yeah.
So you don't even let it be so much about the US because they try to deduce, hey, this guy, the way
he's a potential immigrant. All of us. I think, Richard, maybe I should say this. You know, if you are going for that interview, sorry to cut you short, they already see us as potential immigrants.
Exactly.
There's no way you can't. In fact, there's no way to prove that you are not going to be a potential immigrant. That you are not a potential immigrant. So you just have to try your best not to make it so obvious. I don't know. So, Richie, I just wanted to say that.
And I also want to talk to those my brothers and sisters who may be doing national service. How do you call it in Nigeria?
I think we call it the National Youth Service. NYSC. Whatever.
I think that those who have the greatest advantage are those who are in the final year of the undergraduate studies and those who have just begun their national service. You see, the trick here is that it takes time. So if you are an undergraduate looking forward to making it to graduate school in the US, I would advise that when you finish school, you see, you get some months to wait until you start national service. Those months in Ghana is about 3 months or so. These months can be used to prepare very well for the international or the standardized exams like the GRE or GMAT. I took the GRE. So within these 3 months, you can study on your own if you don't want to take classes. And that 3 months is enough for you to study on your own and pass it very well. So you use that period to prepare for your international exam or the GRE, GMAT, and the others, IELTS, and then what's the other one? TOEFL. So prepare, use that period because you are not burdened by schoolwork, so you study your heart out and pass it well. And also in the course of that period and during the period of national service, start writing to professors in the US. Go to if you are coming to do mining engineering, I'm a mining engineer. That's why I'm being biased.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even tell them to introduce. Like, tell us who they really are. So please, okay, now that we have remembered, who are you? Who are you? Tell us, who are you?
I am pursuing a PhD in mining engineering at the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology here in the US. So what you do is that based on your research area, you search for various schools that offer that specialty, and then delve deeper into the particular department, look through the faculty list, look at those who are really doing a lot of projects there and target them because they can give you funding. And start writing.
Funding is
really important. Our
important.
currency and the current, you know.
Even if they give you 90% sponsorship, that 10% is not easy to come back.
It's not. They should pay you to go to school,
Life in the US is not easy.
It's not all rosy.
You really need it. You really need the funding.
You search through, write to them, write as many as you can. Remember, you cast the net wide. Some may not respond.
I love that.
Some may respond and say, oh, at the moment I don't have funding, but let's see what happens. And you may get one that will be positive. Say, okay, I like your CV. You attach your CV so they know what you're up to when you email them, so they can encourage you. Okay, apply. Let's see what happens. This, and then you take your time to write all the statement of purpose and those things they will require. So start right after you finish undergrad. Start right from there, or even before you finish undergrad. Start searching for the schools. Start writing to the professors, and when you pass your GRE or the GMAT, attach it to your email so they know this guy is really ready. So if I have funding, I'll just pick you. So these are the things. This is the advantage for the fresh undergraduates, fresh graduates here. These are great tips for you. So start early, because if you wait, now you have to go and write the GRE. You need time and all that. So this is the little thing I would like.
It's not little. You've said a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Judy, you want to contribute something?
So like for me, I wrote my GRE after my national service. So during the waiting time, waiting for work and other things, I used that time to write my GRE, prepare for and write my GRE. So that was in 2015, and I wrote it in December 2015. And I started searching for the schools around that time. And by February, I got a feedback, and I started the application process and other things. So it's a good tip to start early. Early, and if you have,
it's never too early.
Yeah. So just start early, prepare, and as Richard has already mentioned, keep writing to the professors, select your schools that you want to go to, connect with people who are already in that school, seek for information.
Yeah.
This place, they use information, like even before you walk out of your door, you need to know what the weather is, in order to know how to dress. So seek for information.
Yeah.
I've never seen people use information so much these days. Like, this place, information is important. So seek for it. Yeah. Connect. Research. Google should be your best friend.
Yeah, I've told them before in this channel. Google is your best friend.
Google is your best friend. Just use it.
See, these are. In fact, who are you? Tell us, who are you?
Oh, I'm also a mining engineering student. I'm doing my PhD right now at South Dakota School of Mining.
Guys, please, can you clap for them wherever you are? Clap for this guy. These are PhD students. They are so busy, but they took their this time that they did not have. Time is so precious, and oh God, I'm speechless.
Thank you, Aladi.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for honoring my invitation.
Yes.
I mean, let's just be realistic. Not everyone wants to be on the internet talking, especially on social media. Not everyone wants their information out there, but these guys, oh my God, I don't know what to say, but thank you so much. Like, when I was asking, I was even scared to ask, like, who am I to bring these PhD students here? But guys, I'm humbled. So thank you so much. So guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want stuff like this, you want me to bring people, encourage us, like this video, subscribe to this channel, drop a comment for my friends. They are going to be reading the comments. Please don't fall my hand, drop them good comments. Please. Okay, thank you so much. See you in my next video. Please help me say bye in Ghana.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.